need to be focused on drugs and procedures to be healthy. And that's where movement, which is the second step, comes in. It's what we eat, it's how we move and comport ourselves through life. So that would take us to that next slide, which is movement. I like to kind of talk about movement in terms of 4 parts. As we age and throughout life, we need to maintain our flexibility, our strength, our balance, and our aerobic or cardiovascular reserve. This is one of my favorite slides because it's an example of what happened to an entire country, which in this case is Cuba. Between 1989 and 2000, Cuba lost subsidies because of some of the political problems. There was an embargo, they lost their fossil fuel reserves. So they didn't have gas for their cars, they couldn't import a lot of goods. They were forced to have a lifestyle where they had to not use their cars, they had to use their bicycles, they had to walk. And they were driven to grow locally plant-based foods. Their physical activity increased from 30 to 67%. Obesity dropped by 50%. And the real kicker are these outcomes on the bottom line there, with a decrease in mortality from diabetes of 51%, from cardiovascular disease 35%, and stroke for 20%. Incredibly powerful.
But you know, it's interesting. I think 15 years ago I heard a report that, well, Cuba must have a better health system than the U.S. because their people are healthier. And this is
not
proof
necessarily.
Positive.
No,
exactly. It's not about how they're being treated.
No.
It's how they treat themselves.
Exactly. That's the key, is how we treat ourselves and how we take responsibility for that.